Good morning. It's me again. Christmas is getting closer. My sales are crazy. Um, I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. I know we're having a snowstorm apparently. I had to go to the grocery store and on my way back I turned into a snowman. Um, it was kind of fun. Uh, but yeah, I'm hoping to get more sales today because thankfully, I am 1 cent, one little penny away from getting a $200 check this month. It's way better than it was last year. Um, Still not much about Social Security, but I deal with things as they can come. Um, Having a little bit of money for Christmas presents and stuff is going to be really great because I've been stressed out about so much lately. Right now, my only concern is how am I going to get all this stuff I need to get done? So much to do. I have a private order. Um, I have all the stuff I need to do. I keep running out of polyfill. Ugh, I don't have the color yarns I feel like I need, but that's just a crafter's nightmare. I showed Shania a shirt I wanted to get because Turtle Tea's having a sale. Might get people something like that if I can afford to. Um, I just don't know if I'm gonna get my check while everything's still on sale. I hope so. Because I found a couple of things that I want to get the kids, and then um, I gotta think of something for the roommate. I don't know what to do. I don't really know him that well yet. We lived together for a year, but all I know is he likes horror movies and he forgets things. But I have thought about getting him some stuff because he broke one of the spatulas. It wasn't intentional, it was just like a cheap plastic one and he put weight on it and it snapped. Um, and then he broke one of the pizza slicers, though honestly it was cheap. Um, so when you push down on it to cut, the little metal piece bowed. So I don't know. It had to have been just cheap or something. But I saw a pizza cutter thingy that was like a rock. I think they call it a rock cutter. You rock it like a rocking chair. Yeah. Um. So it's not the rolly cutter. Um. But I'll figure it out. I'll get some stuff for people's. I don't know. I'm hoping to get sales today, but I'm also hoping people, if you go out today, if you in Spokane or anywhere that's having a snowstorm, because I heard there's a big one that's hitting like the middle of the US. Okay. There's like a big one that's kind of hitting in the middle of the US, and then we've got one here. I know it's messing shit up in Washington. I just don't know how big it is. So that's the thing. But yeah, if you're anywhere where they're having a snowstorm, be careful. Um, I'd say don't go out unless you have to. I mean, getting stuff from my store is not a have to. But if you feel the need to go and shop, um, keep hearing these weird noises. Are you making them? Oh well. But if you feel the need to go and shop, um, be very, very careful because it is like shitty out there. It's pretty bad. I think the main roads are probably okay, but like back here, you have to the cops were here this morning. Um, I'm not sure if it was to keep the parents in line because some of the parents for the school that's across the street are just, yeah, everybody wants to punch them, but you can't, it causes more problems. But yeah, the cops were here this morning. And so I don't know if it was to keep the parents in line or if it was because of the weird shit that was happening last night. Yeah, I heard it was not good, but when we found out what it was, we didn't worry about it too much because it was technically under control as far as we were concerned. Because I'd heard car doors slamming and somebody screaming, and there was argument. It almost sounded like somebody was getting beaten up. So I went and got the boys because they're a lot bigger than me and they can move better than I do. And yeah, it was the issue with one of the neighbors. Her daughter had asked the mom to watch her children so she could hang out with some friends. And when she showed up to pick up her kids, she was like super drunk. And this wasn't even that late. It was only like 9:30, 10, which really isn't that late as far as the drinking goes. Um, and she got mad and threw a temper tantrum like a spoiled child because her mother wouldn't let her have her kids because she was drunk. And the police were called. We did hear them show up last night. So it was, but there were several people backing up her mom, and then with the people from our house coming out to find out what was going on. I'm hoping that she learned her lesson and doesn't do this again. um, yeah, so I'm not sure if the cops were here because of that or if the cops were here because of the parents or the weather or something. But yeah, I felt a little better knowing the cops were here because the trash cans were out. I think the cops might have been here for the parents because when we have to put the trash cans out, the parents are constantly cussing and making threats. And why are you wasting your time? You're not even supposed to be parking there. We have the right to put our trash cans out. That's what they're freaking out about. Because trash cans are still out. Well, the trash man didn't even come yet, you little Barbie doll. Yes. And I'd say that it was millennials, but some of these people are like my age. So, what the hell? Entitled baby? We don't need to be entitled babies. Um, there's a lot of stuff going on. We're still recovering economically. I know it's getting better because my sales are phenomenal. And I know part of it is I'm listening to my customers' requests. Um, so that makes my sales better. I can't do like a lot of like big crazy stuff in like a few days, but they asked me for little mushrooms. I found some mushrooms. They're cute. They're adorable. Amazing. They're probably bigger than what most people were wanting, but they said mushrooms. They didn't give me any clarification, so. But I did it. My sales are doing great. I'm still waiting to hear back with what Social Security wants, but I didn't expect to hear last week because it just had gone into that phase, and there's a holiday. So I'm expecting them to be a little late, maybe even to get back to me. So that's fine. I mean, I'm an attorney, so even if they deny me again, we can keep fighting because I don't even know why they think somebody would hire me in the condition that I'm at and what I'm in. I have no idea why they would even think anybody would hire me because I can't even get a babysitting job at this point. I don't have money for the background check, and the background checks they want you to do require fingerprinting, and I can't find anywhere other than the police station that is fingerprinting, and they aren't gonna fingerprint me just so that I can do a freaking background check that's like psychotic background check, so that parents know that I didn't kill anybody in Alabama, which I've never been to Alabama, and my regular background check will tell you that. I've had my identity stolen twice, but nobody got killed. I think both times it was so that people could work. At least I know that's when my sister did it, so she could work. And it sounds like when my social security card, my number got sold by somebody who got fired from the Social Security Administration, like way back, way back when my kids were little, tiny, like 20, maybe 30 years ago. Um, no, it wasn't 30 years ago, but like decades ago. Um, that was somebody wanted to work, but they didn't have a legal social security number because they weren't from America. Um, yeah, I'm glad they could prove that that was what was going on, but I don't have anything. I have no criminal history at all. But that regular background check just isn't good enough. So whatever. Um, I don't know why the parents aren't paying for these ridiculous background checks if they want them. It's expensive and you have to figure out where to go to get your fingerprint. And like I said, I've had a hard time finding anywhere other than the cops that'll fingerprint you, and they're not going to fingerprint me for that reason. They might fingerprint me um, if I had reason to believe that I was in danger, or if I got arrested for something, but they're not going to fingerprint me. Um, they're not going to fingerprint me. So that some uppity person can know for sure that I'm safe to watch their kids. And I know that this paranoia has become a thing because of stuff other people have done. And it's nothing to do with me, but it's still frustrating because I could still do childcare if it wasn't so hard to find childcare jobs these days. Remember when I was a kid, I got all these childcare jobs, no kids of my own, no real experience. Um, just dealing with my family, and then all of a sudden I got like 80 jobs because everybody knows that if I've had to deal with my family, I can deal with theirs. Gigi, stop it. You want me to throw something at you? Get your squirter. He's being a little bit of a stinker. I think the weather is bothering the cats. I wonder, oh yeah, you can see him. The weather has been getting the cats riled up a little. Gigi, I'll get the squirt. You think I won't? That's what I thought. Yeah, the squirt bottle works great for cats. Especially when they're smart, like these guys. You want to come say hi? Oh, oh. Yeah, the weather's getting the cats all riled up. Oh, he's so cute. Like cutie. Say hi to the people. Okay, yeah, he's much cuddlier. But yeah, I'm trying to keep my hopes up and trying to do my best. And this looks like it's gonna be a really good Christmas season. And this is one cuddly kitty. And still kind of stressed out because there seems like there've been a few things lately that have just been financial drains and really big problems going on that just shouldn't have gone on. Um, but I think we're coming out of that and we're gonna start thinking about enjoying our Christmas. My daughter was planning on heading back to Whatcom, but we don't know if she can because there's a few things that would stop her, like if her bosses said oh, we can't let you have this time for blah 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 reason, or if the passes she can't get the passes because she doesn't want to drop down to Oregon because that'll take too long for her to get back up into Whatcom, and there's also, if depending on how big the snowstorm is, there's a good chance they might have to drop down to California, and we don't want that, no. But yeah, she wants to go to a cousin's birthday. Apparently she's turning 18. Not my daughter, the cousin. Um, and Shania wants to go be there and get her first tattoo. Which, sounds pretty cool. Yeah, you're cuddly, but you're so snuggy. Which I get she wants to go do that, but that's just how it is. I'm hoping one part of me wants her to go, the other part of me wants her to stay because I don't want her to get stuck there if the weather gets bad. But it is what it is. This time of year sucks. If she can't get in there, maybe she can go in the summer and do their first tattoo or do her second tattoo. Air is so dry. There's an ambulance or something and the kids are imitating it. That's just great. Yeah, but I should probably go get some stuff done. The weather's making me not feel good. I decided to go out and grab a few things because I didn't know how bad the snow was gonna get. Good thing I decided to go. Um, it was getting kind of gross when I was coming back. So, and we've heard ambulances and stuff all morning. Um, so yeah, it's one of those days. Be careful out there. Um, drive safe. Um, yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye.